Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. You might notice that a couple of things are different about the game, and if that is true and you notice something like I might have a different amount of dark quartz from the last time, that's because somehow my save game was corrupted and uh, I kinda replayed everything till the point we were in the last episode. So I've got all the dark quartz I needed, and I think I correctly added the traits as they were before in the last episode. So, but we also have 235 quartz to spend right now, and let's do it. One thing I want to tell you is that I'm actually playing with a gamepad, and I suck at gamepad playing. So get ready for that. That I'm gonna suck even more at the game than I already did. Other than that, it's kinda sad that you missed my last run, which was in my on time without recording. I got the Hellrider Skull, which was like very cool, the Ghost Rider movie, and I also got the Grim Reaper, which is like the legendary skull. Sorry about that. Just like legendary skull, and it was so overpowered, like too overpowered. But right now, what you gotta do is choose some new traits. And I hope you can't really hear my gamepad clicking, because it's kind of loud. It's an aftermarket, some kind of Chinese blah blah gamepad, cheap. So it might sound a little bit too much, but at the same time it's down below the desk and down below the microphone, so I don't think it will go through that much. But saying that, let's finally get to the game and choose some traits here. Marrow transplant, the skill attack 1, and the thick bone. Let's actually go for both the thick bone and the narrow one. And also, actually, let's just like spend the points like that. Like we'll get one level in each first skills here. We're getting close to the level 10, and then after that we can think about the second row and second column and so on. Saying that, hey Fox, Mister. Oh my God. Oh, I think I know this. This is the Minotaur. Yes, right. Movement speed. We have a movement speed. The penalty -10, but we have more max HP, and it's of a power class type, which means it's powerful. It has a dash attack thing, and also inflict damage on surrounding enemies for 3 seconds. Skills. Not a bad skull, but at the same time, not the bad skull, but at the same time, it's kind of slow, and you'll see it. Even the movement, the attack, even attacks are slow, dashes are slow, and they're kind of low, small distance, short distance. But at the same time, I think it's still better than the vanilla skull we have at the start. But the good thing about it is it's a juggernaut. It's absolutely plows through the enemies. And you gotta give me a second here. I need to lower the voice, the sound of the game, because I can't hear myself anymore. That's a lot better now. So, what have I been up to? As I said, I've been playing the game in my off time to get to the same point. It didn't really take that much time when you aren't recording and just going and just concentrating on the game without talking. It's not that hard to get good runs. Not that I got good runs, but they were decent. I quickly gathered all the dark quartz I needed, and I quickly unlocked the Fox Hunter guy. Actually, the last run with the Grim Reaper was the run I found the Fox Slayer or Fox Hunter or whatever he's called. again. And other than that, I've been trying to stream. And gotta tell ya, streaming is strange. It's very strange. You know why? Because just think about it. Like when you're recording an episode for YouTube, it's a kind of straightforward process. Like you sit down. So I'm gonna tell you what I do before and after recording. You sit down, and well, first before you sit. Oh crap! First, before you sit down, I go out of my room, get some water, and thinking of water, let me take a sip, because my throat's kind of dry. And after the water, I usually just like make my room more comfortable, like switch on the light switch. Don't reflect on the computer screen. And then after that, I actually forgot to use my skill at all. After that, I'm gonna lock my door so nobody comes into my room if there's anybody at home. And I just sit down, open up the game, test that my microphone is actually recording and sound is coming through, test that the desktop, and with desktop I mean the game sounds are coming through. Come on, recruit. He ain't bad. This skull ain't bad, but at the same time, it's kinda meh. I mean, I'll pick it up, but I'll pick it up in the place of the normal one. The good thing about him is that he's fast. Kinda fast. Faster than the guy. Well, normally I think he's not that much faster. And I died. Of course I did. Let's start over. So yeah, after I check everything out, like audio stuff and the game stuff, like does the game actually show up in OBS when I press record and things like that, I just pick up a point where I start and I say, hello everybody, and welcome to place the game name here. Another episode of, and then place the game name here, and I can get another point here, so I'll get it. Give me a skull, Fox Hunter. Oh, ain't that funny? So yeah, I just go for it. I just record. I just talk about anything that comes to my mind. And the bad thing about being kind of new at this thing is that not really a lot of stuff is coming to my mind when I record. It's kind of going blank, and that's really I think one of the things that really hurts my productivity, and not only productivity but also the viewership and not the viewership, but how can I say that, the one of the things that kinda is messing with my, I don't want to use this word, but popularity, I guess, and getting more viewers, getting more subs, and just getting more traction. I think it's that my talking subjects are kinda meh. So if I fix that thing and if I become more comfortable at speaking when recording, and well, I feel quite comfortable already speaking while recording. It's that if I stop my mind going blank, just like right after I press record button, I think I'll do much better in YouTube. But let's go back to the point I wanted to make first. So the thing about the streaming, yeah. So the recording stuff is kind of straightforward. After I finish recording, I think of any places where I need to have cuts. Maybe somebody called me on my phone. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something happened on my PC. Maybe insufficient disk space happened, which happens a lot because I've got really low hard drive space left, and I have a hard drive like 640 gig hard drive laying in my place just doing nothing, which I could use for my videos. But the thing is about that I don't have a SATA connector, and I went out to buy one to my closest local shop of electronics, and they didn't have one. So I'm sitting here with 10 gig space on my hard drive trying to record things. Fortunately, the Skul playthrough doesn't really take that much space. What can we do here? We have 424 gold. We are actually okay on HP, so I don't think we'll need to eat something. So 11th Finger of Lightning randomly drops lightning onto enemies within range every 10 seconds. By the way, what's the class of the werewolf? Speed. Okay. Randomly drops lightning onto enemies. This is cool. We had this once and it was cool. Ring of Wind increases attack speed by 4% and movement speed by 10%. This is very useful too. And armor, which decreases incoming damage. And we can pick up the mummy thing here. I don't really want you to give me a discount, but if you want to, you are free to do it. I kind of like the werewolf right now because our skill is kind of cool. So let's pick up the movement speed one. Or, okay, let's pick up the 11th finger, which is, I guess, funnier than the movement speed one. And the first boss. So I gotta pause my conversation about streaming and recording for like a couple of seconds, and I need to concentrate for the boss fight, and after that I'll try to remember everything. Is she just an archer? Does she do nothing else? Because if that's the case, she won't be that hard to kill. Okay, that's I don't like that. I shouldn't have done that. Like, very bad damage on my part. But at the same time, we are doing it. And we did it. We fought our first adventure and we actually won. Her name was Kelvin. HP and Ifrit. Melee attack increased by 15%, and Ifrit Rage creates a huge flame that causes damage and bursts nearby enemies. Very cool. Very cool. So, about the thing I was talking about, so streaming and recording. As I said, after I finish recording, I comment about in the video like what do I need to cut out if there's anything like very obvious. And after that, I either do another one or just go and edit it out and render it out. Well, maybe I'll wait before like evening to do that. I don't want a shield one. I'm kind of okay with the werewolf. Who are you, my friend? Where am I? Oh, this is the kinda a. This is kind of a room where, like, not sacrifice rooms, but the challenge rooms in the Binding of Isaac, where you pick up an item and, like, a lot of enemies just go for ya. But I think will be kinda easy to handle. Okay, now that was a bad damage if I've seen one. But we are handling it. We are handling it. Cool, cool, cool. Hey mate, give me something. Thank you. What's this? Dwarf increases crit rate by 4%. Flaming Heart increases basic attack by 20% for 10 seconds. I kinda prefer that over... Or do I? So, the one I have is... just... like... does passively increase 15% of my melee attack, which is the attack I'm using always, nearly always. Because with werewolf I don't, with dire werewolf I don't have the range attack option. And Ifrit Rage, which causes a huge flame, which kinda does damage, but at the same time I tried it a couple of times and didn't really didn't really do that much of damage. And this one just increases your crit rate by 5%, which is kinda low percentage, and increases your basic attack by 20% for... Nah, I'll be with the one I have. So, what about streaming now? I've done the process of recording. I told you how I do that. So, what about streaming? So, the strange thing is that when you're starting out streaming, you're most likely alone. Or I'm alone always when it's been 2 times since I've streamed only 2 times, so maybe sometimes something will change, like next stream. But I've been alone. Most viewers I've ever had was once I had my friend who didn't really talk much in the chat. And other time I had one guy who I talked to, but at the same time having a conversation with only one guy and streaming at the same time and you know that the stream has a delay, so conversation isn't really easy to have. It's kind of strange. Like, even if there's nobody watching, well then okay, like, you can think of it as like I'm playing a game, either for myself, and we reached the Caerleon border finally, either for myself, or just think of it like I'm recording an episode of a game, cause most of the time I'm gonna post whatever I stream on YouTube. But at the same time, like, when you know that you are streaming, it's kinda hard to think like that. I always think that I'm streaming, I need to do things like streamer way. I don't know what does streamer way mean really. But you know what I'm saying, like, I need to go into my streamer mode. And I never can do that. So, cashier to get. Like, I'm talking about, like, hey guys, and like sometimes I want to have like a feedback about something, like I'm in a game and should I do that or should I do this? And there's nobody there to answer, and that kind of feels bad. But at the same time, more I stream, I think I'll gather more and more attention, and there will be somebody to actually talk to while streaming. We are not doing bad at this on this run. Like, I think soon enough we'll change the skull, cause it's kind of getting old already. But we have a no. This is not a boss fight. It's just a common skull thing, and no, I don't want a gargoyle. I don't want a gargoyle. Although I should have seen what the skill was, but I still don't think that I want a gargoyle. Let's kill all the mages first. And after killing mages, let's go for the normal enemies. And I think I didn't really know what HP looked like in the last episodes, and I think I missed a lot of them on the floor. HP pickups. Oh no! I ran straight. We need to get the upgrade where dashing makes us invincible for some time. We need to get those iframes, mate. Other than that, I mean, streaming is nice. If there's somebody to talk to and play, it's nice. But at the same time, my choice of game isn't really that good to stream. Like, I don't know why. I'm just starting out, and the game I choose came out 19 years ago, and it's GTA 3. Why did I choose GTA 3? I have no clue. Well, I do have a clue, I just wanted to play it because reasons. The reasons which you can hear in the first word of the stream. What do we have here? Nice determination, rear pickup, decreases incoming damage by 30% when remaining HP is 30% or less. Increases HP by 30, and hidden dagger, dashing shoots daggers, increases melee attack by 15%. Now, that's a good option. Or we can go for Nayas, which shoots icicles. Nah, I'm okay with the one I have right now. Let's go for this one, cause it decreases our melee damage even more. Do we want to eat something? I don't think so. I don't think so, cause we've got. Actually, we can pick up more things. We have more gold. We can pick up either HP or this thing. And why? I don't know why is this glowing, but I will pick this up because it's rare and it's cool. And now daggers come out of my dashes. Oh wait, what the hell happened? Sorry about that, my screen flickered because I accidentally pressed on my HDMI connector to the screen from my computer with my foot. And it's kinda broken, the HDMI cable. Let's actually destroy the thing first. And use our... What is this thing called again? The quintessence more. And use our skill more. So yeah, I chose GTA 3, and I don't know why did I do that. As I said, I know why. I just wanted to play. But I could have chosen, and I could have just played the game for myself, and like chosen something else for the stream, like even played some more Skul on the stream, which would get me even like quite a bit of traction, I guess. I don't really know, cause I mean, although I like the I nearly killed myself. I nearly killed myself because I wasn't concentrated enough to know where I was going. Hell. Now what is this called? This is a rare skull. Minotaur. We just had that at the start. And we have a skill called Headbutt, quickly dashes sending enemies flying. You know what? No, I'm sticking with the Werewolf. And I really need to get some. Should we do this? We might die here, but should we do this? Well, we might die next room, so let's go for it. I could, my little guy. Okay, where is the shooter? I need to concentrate for a second, and I'm gonna be very sorry, but I'm gonna be silent for some time. But I need to stop taking so much gem. Oh, okay, I died. Well, that being said, I think we're gonna end the episode here. Just before that, before we end the episode, let's see what we can get as the traits. As for traits, we can go for more basic attack, or we can go for skill cooldown. Let's go for basic attack. And after that, after basic attack, I am thinking about finishing off the thick bone skill and just like going through 10th level. But let's see. That will come in the next couple of episodes. And oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I spend my points on thing I didn't want to? I just misclicked. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the episode. It's gonna be the end of my episodical ramble about streaming and recording, which I kinda couldn't get to the point. The point is that it's hard, but I will still do it and still continue doing it. So that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. I will ask you to like the video if you did. Comment any feedback you have or about game mechanics or my channel itself, but it will be very much appreciated. And subscribe if you want to see more. Click the little bell notification icon to get notified on my every upload. And I'm gonna add some things to it. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. You can find the info in the description box down below. That's a new thing I added because I now have Twitter and Twitch. Cool. And that being said, as always, gonna catch you later. Bye.